Hey friends! I made this sailor hat completely from scratch and I show you exactly how you can make your own. This is a beginner-friendly sewing project and I guide you through the entire process, from pattern making to the final result. Let's get started. Let's start with the top panel. Draw a rectangle that is 9.7 centimeters wide and 15.6 centimeters tall. Divide it in half and then again, so you get equal sections. From the bottom, measure 1.5 centimeters and draw your first line. From there, go up 5 centimeters for the second line and another 5 centimeters for the third line. On the second line, measure 0.7 centimeters from the side and mark a point. Mark the second point at the intersection of these lines. Now connect all the points using a curved ruler to create smooth and rounded lines. Right now, I've only drafted half of the top panel pattern. I'm going to cut it off halfway, fold it over and trace the other side so I get a fully symmetrical pattern piece. Once that's done, I can cut out the entire pattern. At this point, this is still the base pattern without any extra margin added for sewing. I usually add 1 centimeter around the edges, but you can choose whatever works best for you. Next, I'm adding the grain line to the pattern piece. I'm using the original pattern as a guide and marking the exact center line, which also becomes my grain line. That was probably the hardest part of the whole project. I know pattern drafting and all the measuring stuff isn't always the most exciting, but I promise the brim section is going to be much easier. Start by drawing a rectangle that is 16.8 centimeters wide and 9.2 centimeters tall. From the top left corner, measure 1.2 centimeters and mark your first point. From the bottom, measure 2.4 centimeters up. That's your second point. And from the top right corner, measure 2.3 centimeters down for your third point. Let's connect the first and second point with a straight line. Then use a curved ruler to connect all the points like this. Again, we've only drafted one half so far. I'm going to cut it out, trace it onto a new sheet of paper and flip it over to create a fully symmetrical pattern piece. Then I add 1 centimeter seam allowance around the edges. But since I want an opening for the eyelets later on, I'm leaving out 1 centimeter on the right side. On the opposite side, I'm adding a small marking to show where these pieces need to be sewn together. And that's it! We finally finished all the pattern pieces. I'm honestly so proud of us right now. From here on, we get to the really fun part. Cutting the fabric and finally sewing everything together. If you enjoyed this tutorial or found it helpful, I'd really appreciate a like or subscription. It really supports me in my work. And of course, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Now we're moving on to tracing the pattern pieces onto the fabric. I'm using this plaid fabric because I really love the color. And it kinda reminds me of Frankie. If you know, you know. I folded the fabric in half, and since we need 6 top panels in total, I only have to trace 3 pieces. And for the brim part, I only have to trace 2 pieces. For extra stability, I'm also using interfacing. And for the lining, I'm using a cotton fabric, because I personally like having cotton against my head. But you can choose whatever you prefer. For the interfacing, I recommend choosing one that's a little bit more durable and not too thin. After that, I start sewing the first 2 top panels together. And after every seam, I press the seam allowance open with an iron to help the shape look really clean and smooth. Honestly, pressing is just as important as sewing, and that's my little professional sewing reminder for today. I'd recommend sewing 3 top panels together first, and then pressing the seam allowances open. To make everything look cleaner and more structured, I'm top stitching along each seam. It gives the hat a much more polished and high quality look. Once I've sewn 2 sets of 3 panels together, I place them right sides together and sew around the outer edge to connect everything into one full cap shape. I repeat the exact same process with my lining fabric. Once both pieces are finished, I place the lining inside the outer hat with wrong sides facing each other. I make sure all the seams line up properly and pin everything together carefully. Then I set that aside for now and move on to the brim section. On the brim pieces, I sew together the side that has the marking and leave the opposite side open. After making 2 identical brim pieces, I place them on top of each other, edge to edge, and sew almost all the way around. Before turning it inside out, I trim the corners diagonally, so the edges look sharp and clean once flipped. Then I top stitch everything again, so it lays nice and flat. To give it that authentic sailor hat look, I also sew structural top stitching lines all around the brim, spacing them about 1 cm apart. After that, I attach the open edge of the brim to the open edge of the cap and sew them together. I stitch them together very close to the raw edge, about 0.5 cm or less. Because this seam is mainly there to hold everything in place before finishing the inside with bias tape afterward. And then of course, you can decorate your sailor hat however you like. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the final look. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial and maybe learned something new along the way. You can also find my socials here. I post more small tutorials and creative projects over there as well. Thank you so much for watching and hopefully I see you in the next one. Bye!
Starlight in your eyes, drifting on a summer breeze.